Hey folks, welcome back to Gaming Garbage, where we take a look at games, chat about the gaming news in the industry, and of course stream for fun. Today we're taking a look at the first Descendant. Now this literally just came out on the July 2nd. This is a free-to-play game, and I just want to talk about the monetization just in this one. I'll maybe, if I have time, I'll maybe break it up a little bit into actually doing a mission, which I just did the training or the tutorial basically, and got a little bit of the story, etc. So I haven't done very much, but let's go ahead and dig right into this. Just some minor things to accue is, like, we actually, as you can see on the shadow there, we actually have a day-night cycle, which I think is cool. That kind of runs in real time. Also, too, you can see the level of detail, like in the floor and the scratches and the pit, pitting and damage and stuff. I mean, that's pretty flippin' detailed. But I will say too that, as my character kind of jogs there, that the game will reduce certain things to reduce the frame rate of certain things in order to maintain, the overall frame rate of the game. As you can see, there are other people playing. There's quite a few people. There's about 100 posts or requests right now into Xbox. There's all sorts of different things too. Let me go ahead and show you the map. So this is like the hub area. You can see who the users are. You can click on their name, and it looks like there's maybe a max of 20 per hub. But there's all sorts of stuff too to actually do. So you have a storage box, which is nice. Different workbenches. You have a you can upgrade your weapons. You can there's laboratory stuff, there's all sorts of things, but like, I knew this game was going to be grindy because it's free, right, and we expect that. But this is the furthest or craziest level I've ever seen in a video game. So let's go ahead and get into this. Apparently, too, there's also a city as well to go to. It's not just, like, this is just the hub to be able to outfit stuff, which is cool. But there's actually like a city too, and I think the city's into the mountain or something. But yeah, let's go ahead and dig into the monetization here. So, as you can see, okay, we have a level. There's also mastery, rank, so there's things to grind for right there. We also have, multiple weapons. We can carry up to 3 at a time, which is nice. And let's go over the weapons first. So here's the weapons list. As you can see, there's actually quite a few, and they're broken down by category of what type of rounds they use. So general round, special, impact, and high caliber. So as you can see, there's actually quite a few. There's probably roughly about 100 guns here or more that you can actually use in the game. Each weapon can have modules on it. So you can see the module slots on this one right here. And there's 8. Some other weapons might actually have more than 8 modules. I'm expecting some might even go up to 10 modules per thing. And while we're... and then, too, you can also level up each gun. So there's a ton of guns here to level up. There's a ton of stuff to do, which is crazy. If we're taking a look at the customization, as you can see, it's basically a lot of skins. There's emotes. Okay, you can even change like your grappling hook, how you spawn, your UI theme, and your name card. There is just a ton of stuff. I don't have anything available, so I mean, it doesn't matter. The Battle Pass, of course, we have one. Let's take a look at the Battle Pass. There are 96 levels at a minimum of 3,000 experience. Now, I haven't played anything, so I don't really know what this requires, but as you can tell, we have things like little things you can wear, or whatever. There's also there's consumables that you can actually use, and they have different rarities or whatever, but yeah, enhancement materials. These are going to be for upgrading your components, upgrading your reactors, upgrading your weapon. Well, maybe not your reactor, but upgrading your weapon and stuff like that. We also have different colors too, and then there's also experience boosters, so you can gain more while you're grinding. We also have something called bonus coin, and then we have another currency called caliber. So we have a couple of different currencies here, and I looked through the entire thing just to see. So the weapons are free because, again, they're going to want you to get things that you can continue to grind and spend money on. But like none of the currency is free in the game. None. I'm sure through some missions you get a little bit, but again, this is going to be a heavily grindy game because the season is going to be, roughly 90. Well, let's see, what is that? 90, or excuse me, I'm just getting it mixed up, folks. 58 days, give or take, is going to be about 58 days, and we even have stuff like this where you can like paint stuff on the wall and have certain emotes like bongo drums and whatever. And again, I personally don't really care about this. I don't even call this content. Okay, this is stuff that's free. But hey, we have a whole new generation that loves this stuff, and that's okay. But just understand how much money you're spending on some of this stuff, which is flipping crazy. Oh yeah, there's a name tag. There's a name card. Woohoo! It's kind of like Matrix level-y. That's nifty, I guess. Let's take a look at the shop. So the bonus shop, basically you can spend on all of this. You have a phase changer, an accelerator, a control axis, and then you have upgraded or better, more rare components too, to be able to, again, level up everything that you have. And you can continue to grind for. Let's go ahead and look at the shop here. And as you can see, holy mother frick, there is a ton of stuff to actually pay for. And before we get into everything else, I want to break down what the actual cost is pretty much per unit for caliber, which is the main currency in the game in order to purchase other stuff. And so 500 caliber is going to be $10. That's roughly what it is, or $20 per 1,000. Most people, if they're invested in this, they're probably not going to be just doing 1,000, as you'll see in a minute. They'll probably be doing like the 50 or even the $70 option maybe to try to get more or get more of a bonus. But even like 5,000 ultimately isn't really going to get you very far and that's even $100, which is crazy. So let's start going through some of this. We already did the battle pass. Let's go through the Descendant. So there's different packages that we can pay for, okay? And these are skins. They're popular, even though this game literally just came out yesterday. This is just the stuff they want you to buy. But then you can actually purchase your characters in the game. So I got this one. I picked him, and I got him for free. These other two are also free to purchase for available, but I picked him because he's got the hit points. He's the tank. That is just how I play. It's my play style. But these other ones you can also purchase. You can also get some other ones. There's Bunny, who is another character in the game who you do not have access for, but people have already been able to purchase Bunny, whether by playing the game or whether by actually paying for her. I don't know, but I'm assuming they're paying for. Because again, this is a Japanese, this is a Asian game, and Asians, by the data, love to purchase all the microtransaction stuff. They're culturalized and super addicted and whatever. And this has even been brought up as like South Korea. Like they have different laws than a lot of other places because the addiction can be so incredibly bad for the culture in South Korea. So. So yeah, I'm sure people are paying this. Whenever you see a bunny running around, I'm sure they're paying for her. I got no doubt in my mind. But like Bunny, any of these characters would already be $6 a piece. And now we're getting into 600, for some of them, and that'll be, now we're getting to like $12. And then we also have 900, and I'm sure they will add more as time goes on. I have no doubt of that. And then as we're getting to 900, we're getting to like $18. And this is per character, okay? This is per character. Then there's also Ultimate Descendant. So again, these bundles, 3,000, 5,000. Again, this is $100 right here. This is a flippin' $100. Unbelievable. And then 3,000 is going to be like 60, which is crazy. As you can see too, this is definitely geared toward men, and women aren't going to be playing this as much. So they definitely know their audience, if you know what I mean, right there. So this is this is just totally whatever. And then there's also more skins. You can get a bundle skin of 3 for Bunny for 1900 caliber. And then there's other stuff too that you can also buy. And again, it's like, this is built for the Asian market. This is built for the the man that doesn't have a girlfriend or whatever. But holy frick, man! I mean, this is just insane. Like, we already have 5 maids. You can be a panda bear, which that's kind of cute, and then whatever the frick this is, a blue dinosaur, I guess. And then we have premium skins. These are like $7.50 a piece. This one's actually kind of cool. That's pretty nifty. And these are specific. It's not like you can just wear this and you're good. No, these are specific to certain characters. Again, here's all of your characters, and then these are your specific skins for some of those. Again, like this is a bunny one right here. There's common skins, which these are $125. These are gonna cost you. Well, let's see if these are gonna cost you like $2.50, $3 a piece, somewhere in there. We even have makeup, so changing your face. Again for $1. $1. I mean, this is just unreal. Yeah, $1. There's other cosmetics too, emotes, contrast. There's support material. So again, that's what these are. And this is 1,000. This is $20 right here. You get 20 of these, 35 of those, and 5 of those. Starter packs, etc. And you can just buy these outright. So these ones are really going to be the big thing. These are 10 caliber a piece. Just the basic ones, and then you only get one. So yeah, if you wish, you can also buy all of this stuff. I don't even know what the heck this is. And then you have convenience, your convenience side of the store. So you have all of your boosters and stuff that you can pay for. Again, these range all the way from 90 to 575. Again, that's, we're getting to like $12 for some of these. Like weapons efficiency. It's just crazy. It's just nuts. And then you can also, of course, buy caliber too, which this is at the end. So as you can see, like there is a ton of stuff that's priced. There's a few things, okay, priced at $1, and of course they will add more options, I'm sure, as they go on. But if you're wanting a skin, this is so heavily monetized. It's crazy. And again, it's not like buying an armor set that you can just wear on your character. These are all specific for a certain Descendant, and of course they're going to continue to probably add to these too. And these are all the way up to $18 a piece. So, and then the Battle Pass, again, it's like, if you're going to buy the Battle Pass, you can get, you can pay $10 for the Battle Pass, or you can pay $15 and get an additional 25 season level ups or skips in order to move through stuff. So they know like 96 levels for the Battle Pass is going to be flipping insane. And then yeah, the customization. Like if we take a look at weapon skins, like again, just there's quite a few here. Yeah, I don't even have any weapon skins, and I don't personally care either. But I mean, how you spawn in, your grapple hook, your UI theme, that your interface, basically a name card. I don't even know what the frick this is. So you can even change the skin of your character or whatever. You got emotes as well. At least you have some free ones, which is nice. But yeah, this is just a whole new level of it. Yeah, a head skin, a body skin, a back attachment, your chest, makeup. Just sky's the flippin' limit, folks. I mean, this is no longer just like you get a skin. Now it's broken down into all of the components that it can be for stuff. And then we got to dig into some more things. So there's also reactors. These I'm sure you're going to be able to get into the world, and it'll change your stats and stuff. But there's also going to be some external components too. And if you want more, you can buy these. So again, if we just want one, it's 25. It's 25 caliber for this. Just again, that's a dollar. A dollar per slot. I think is what that works out to be. Which is nuts. There's also modules too. So you have skill modules you can put in. You can have sub-modules you can put in. And again, these are all different types of modules and whatever. It is nice that you kind of have different loadouts that you can do.
Let me tell you how
but,
I came back from the moon.
And then we have an entire consumables list. So there's core basic materials. And again, you can pay for these. You can pay for some of these if you need more. And so, yeah, it wouldn't be very difficult, ultimately, to spend, like, $1,000 on this game. It really wouldn't. I mean, if you had, let's say, 3 characters or four Descendants that you wanted to play, and you wanted to get some skins, you wanted to level up weapons, you wanted to whatever, you're going to be spending some serious money. Which is, yeah, which is crazy. Let's get to the actual map too. There are different regions to play in, kind of set up like Destiny, and then there's also intercept battles that we can do. You have an entire section of quests. Right now I got to go to Kingston, and yeah, it's just unreal. It's just unreal, folks. Like, the amount of stuff you can pay for is bonkers. Again, there is a way to earn some of this in the game, or grind for it, or try to get certain drops maybe, but it'll be pretty rare because all of the components that you want are rare already, and some of them are definitely going to be paywalled on top of that. And then too, something I gotta say with games like this is that the grindier these games get, the less likely you actually are to play them, because if you have multiple options for grindy games, you're going to stick with one that you started with because you've already invested so much into it. Look at the Destiny players. Look at those that have, bought into Star Citizen. They're going to continue to grind and grind and grind, along with, like, the COD folks. And you're not going to switch to something else because there's not enough time in a day. You got to work. Maybe you got a wife, kids, house to take care of, or rental property that, somewhere you're renting. You got a car you probably got to take care of, or trying to take care of. Maybe you also going to school, or you have college that you're paying for. Whatever. I mean, your life is full. You got stuff to do. And so you can only really play so many. So I think that, there's a certain demographic that's going to enjoy this type of game. And the little bit of gameplay that I've already done, just to let you know, it does feel very Destiny. And yeah, I think it would be fun to play with friends, absolutely. But yeah, the monetization and just and this whole thing is just sickening. It's crazy. And the only thing that you get for free are the weapons. It's the skins that they want you to pay for. It's the materials they want you to pay for. And just look at all this. So again, some of this you can earn while playing, but others, you got to pay for it. So thanks for tuning in, folks. You can always find me at GamingGarbage22 over at YouTube. Also over at Twitch, Don't Tread on Thee. And then don't forget our Discord server. Not just to chat, mingle with others in the channel, but also just to find others to play with, regardless of game or platform. So, like, if you wanted to find others to play First Descendant with, leave it down in the chat. And this is a cross-platform game as well. And so, we're starting to see that more often, too. But with that, folks, hopefully you guys are doing well. Boy, stay cool, too. The weather's getting pretty insane over here in the States. And with that, I'll see you guys in the next one.